Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well out there. Thank you again to all my subscribers who have supported the channel and hanging there with me. I know I've been absent, but you know how life happens. Sometimes we get busy and sometimes we do have other things going on in life. We have work, and so I'm here. But anyways, happy Saturday morning. I am getting ready to get outside to get on the road, and I wanted to drop this message about road rage. So yesterday afternoon, this is what stems it. So one thing led to another. My husband and I was getting out to grab a bite, and just before we exit our subdivision, there was traffic because there's always traffic. And I saw this guy literally jumped out of his car and he went to the car that was behind him and he was yelling on top of his voice to the driver that was behind him. Apparently the driver was driving too close to him and he was so fumed. And so as we drove by, I'm saying to my husband, that is not good. That is not good at all, because here he is, he's going on. You don't know what the person that is behind you is going through. Not does it gives you the right to try to drive close to anyone, but you don't know where that person mindset is. And so I'm saying it's not good. He's gonna get back into his car now and he's gonna continue to drive. And that person is driving behind him. So that person can get your license plate and you know they can get valuable information about you that way. So we have to learn how to conduct ourselves when we are on the road. This take me back to an experience that I had when I was in New York. So I was going to work. It snowed the night before, and I was going to work. And normally, when it snowed and you gotta go to work, still you gotta drive in the snow. I usually head out a little bit early, and I take my time to drive. Because I wanted to avoid losing control of my vehicle, trying to get ahead to get to work. So that was the case that morning, and I'm heading down on the highway. And usually when I get on the highway, I just stay in my lane, the lane that I know that I'm going to exit. I'm not dancing back and forth, just stay in my lane. So this driver was behind me, and apparently I wasn't going the speed that she was satisfied with. However, she could have passed me and she chooses to hang on. So I'm saying I'm going the speed limit, so I'm okay. And it snowed. I'm not in a rush. I'm taking my time. I'm taking safety first. And I'm thinking about my family. I gotta get back home to my family, so I'm gonna drive safe. And she did something that scared the daylight out of me for a female. She literally went over, she passes me, and instead of just continuing, she pulled right over and hit her brakes. And I had to say, Jesus, and just hit mine. And then she continued, and then she gave me the finger. And I'm saying, was that all of that necessary? So I got to work the day and I told my boss, I said, you know what? If I'm late, I have to give God thanks that I arrive on the job safe. And I'll do my best to get there, but I'm not going to kill myself to get there. And I'm not going to be leaving a whole lot of hungry people behind me to get there. And he was like, I agree with you, and I'm glad that you didn't respond back to her. Because the first instinct was, do it back to her. Just drive fast and just stop, just as she did, and see what happens. See how, let her get a taste of her own medicine. But right there in my head, my family, I have two sons, and they came up in my image. I think about my family, I think about my husband, I think about all the people that involved. When you walk in life, you're not just walking alone, and people are gonna do crazy things, especially now we're living in a crazy time. People are gonna do crazy things. We don't want to get caught up in that. We always got to stay focused. So I saw on TikTok another thing. This is the reason why I'm putting it, because it's a real issue. Road rage is a real issue, and if we can avoid it, I'm encouraging you guys to do so. So I saw on TikTok where this couple, the lady, the best day of her life, her wedding day, she's excited about it, and it was the worst day of her life. How could that be? Her husband, after 13 years, they have 4 children together. But the story goes, apparently, her husband at the time, to be, was into some road rage with this dude. And so this guy showed up at the reception and shot the guy right there, and he died. So he became a husband 7 hours. She became a wife 7 hours and a widow right after that. Talk about until death do us part. But it's all stemming from road rage. So guys, when you're out there, if they didn't hit you, they didn't hit your car, just go on. Don't bother to respond. Don't give the finger. Don't honk your horn. All is well. Just continue. Because as I said, these days, everyone is so unhedged that you never know where a person is. I heard another story that this dude, even though he was in the right, the guy just bad drive him and almost caused an accident, And he honked his horn, and the guy literally turned back and shot him and his girlfriend. It's not worth it, guys. So how do we avoid this road rage? This is what I do. I think about my family. That's number one. There's so many people that loves and care for you that you can't allow just a stranger that you don't know get you to that place that you don't return to your family member. Let us practice to think on those things. The people that matters, the people that we leave at home, our children that is off to school, our husband is at work, or wherever our loved ones are. Let us think about them as we are driving on this road and be mindful. We don't ever know where the next person is. All right? So that's my Saturday message. Thanks for watching as always. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it. I think it's something that we all need to be mindful of. Road rage. This is serious and it can be avoided.